What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. And I need to just trim my beard. So I was just thinking these past few days, like I think most of us are doing right now during this pandemic and quarantine and all this. We've just been thinking more about our lives. And I've noticed that I've been using social media a lot more, right? I've been on Facebook a lot more, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I've just been on social media a lot. And unless you were born yesterday, I'm pretty sure you know what social media is. And you've probably been told that it's not great for you, that it's the enemy. You should just delete it and don't even bother with it. And while there's credit to that advice, social media has been found to increase depression and anxiety and the fear of missing out and all that business. It's also great for the most obvious reason, which is connectivity and the convenience of just being able to communicate with those you love and potential strangers as well. And for a long time now, I've always wanted to just delete all of my social media, Facebook account, Twitter account, and all that stuff. But I've never been able to. I've never been able to do so. I won't blame you if you ever thought of deleting your social media accounts, especially if you watched the documentary, The Social Dilemma, and heard of the privacy scandals with Facebook and WhatsApp and other companies as well. It's natural to want to just press that, kill switch on social media and stop using it forever. And I won't lie to you, I definitely wanted to do that and just live my life normal. That's until I became a content creator and realized the potential that social media can give to, content creators like me who want to reach out to the world. My philosophy on social media is I don't think the right thing to do is to kill it entirely. I feel like anything in this world, social media can either be a distraction or it can be a tool for a greater purpose. So in today's video, we're gonna treat social media as the tool that it should be, and I'm going to show you how I use social media and how I've basically tailored it to my life so that I can network more, broaden my horizons, and overall just improve my life. So I'm gonna be showing you some ways that you can use social media to just improve your life. Let's get into it. So the first tip or way to better utilize social media is to actually socialize, right? It might sound kind of obvious that you would use it to socialize, but I want you to know that you should socialize more intentionally, if that makes any sense, right? You should obviously nurture existing friendships that you have, but also try to meet new people, network with people in a non-freaky way, but reach out to people who are doing great work or are doing something that you are interested in as well. By networking with them and becoming friends with them, you can actually, maybe learn from them as well, and it could be a good connection in the future, right? In case you want to talk to them about a future project or something like that. Meet new interesting people who make you feel good or who inspire you, and basically just anybody that will improve or make you more positive about your life. Make sure you remove, report, or block anyone that is trampling over your happiness. The last thing I would say is to just use more messaging apps like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Telegram, Signal. Use those apps more because I feel like those apps are where the real social things happen, I guess, in a way, because you're actually talking to them. And you don't have to just use text messages. You can call them, you could video chat with them, all sorts of stuff. For me, I love using Twitter. I'm a Twitter addict, right? But I like Twitter because it's not I don't know, this could just be me, but Facebook I feel is great for interacting with people you met in real life and their friends as well, like friends of friends. But in terms of trying to meet someone outside of your friend circle, I feel like Facebook is a little bit harder unless you know, have a link to their profile or something. And that's where I go to Twitter. Twitter is a social platform where strangers talk to other strangers and relate to each other. That's kind of what Twitter is, but over the past few months and years, Twitter has been just the site where I just meet so much cool people that some of them have really helped me out, and I'm excited to even work or eventually meet some of them in real life. So Twitter has been just amazing as a networking tool for me, and I use it all the time. The second tip that I have for you is to cut through the haze. What do I mean by this? I mean, social media is a never-ending pool of information, right? You can literally look up or interact with all types of stuff, whether negative or positive. So what I would do in this case is to try to sculpt it or like carve out the space that I want to be a part of, right? So that means following topics that you like, befriending people with similar interests and goals, and just things that you like or inspire you and motivate you. Because if you're not mindful of what you expose yourself to online, if you expose yourself to negative, harmful, and degrading stuff, you're going to be basically harmed, degraded, and basically made toxic by those things. People that inspire me to do great things. I follow a lot of YouTubers that I watch online. I follow them on Twitter as well. Some of them I even interact with, and it's just nice. I've made Instagram my, I guess, inspiration gathering app. So I would follow people that I really like maybe they make music or they make content or they do film related stuff. Well, for me, since I love music, photography, filmmaking, and even like medicine, I follow accounts that push out content about those things. So there might be a medical account that posts like snippets of like summaries of the human physiology or anatomy or something, or like a film account that gives behind the scenes on how they made certain movie scenes, stuff like that. It's just, I want everything that comes up in my feed when I scroll something beneficial to me, right? So that's how I've been using Instagram and Twitter as well. On Facebook, I no longer use Facebook that much anymore. Probably the only thing I use Facebook for nowadays is just to like change my profile picture so that my friends know that I'm alive. Or what else? Oh, check out memes that my friends post. They're quite hilarious. And also even Facebook groups. Okay, Facebook groups is, I feel like Facebook groups is where the money is in the Facebook app, because you can search groups of all kinds. I'm a part of some YouTube growth groups, YouTube support groups. I'm a part of some music production groups. I'm also a part of some gaming groups as well. So it's nice to be able to be a part of a group of similarly minded people and, you know, support each other, motivate each other, and it's just a nice community. So it's kind of funny. Facebook groups is like a community within your community, and that's where I spend most of my time on Facebook. And last thing you can do to cut through the haze is make sure you just block people offer you any sort of value or just negative or toxic. Just cut them off. Cut topics that you don't like. Curate, and curate. And the last tip that I have for you is to go beyond your limits. Social media isn't just a place where you sit down, lay on your bed, and like scroll all your time away and consume and consume and consume. It simply means using social media not just to consume the work of others, but using it as a way to learn new things. A great example could be just going on YouTube and just like typing and searching for things that you don't know so you can be more knowledgeable about it. There's also countless amazing people on social media dropping some major knowledge, and so look for those people and just follow them. And that is all I have for you guys. Hope you got something out of it and can utilize these 3 tips to help you maintain a better relationship with social media. And with that out of the way, I guess that's the end of the video. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.